Hey guys, welcome back to the cargo trailer. Today we're going to be installing a universal E-Track system in here. We got the Trekassy system. It comes with 8 of these 4-foot sections, so you can get 16 foot deep into your trailer. So if your trailer's 16 foot, you only need to order one of these. If your trailer's longer like ours, you might need 2. We're going 16 foot for now, because that's mostly what we're going to need to do. And I think maybe in the middle we'll keep a little gap. We'll see, I don't know, because we still got to do them along the wall too, so we'll need a couple other kits. In this kit, like I said, you get 80 of those sections, and you get 100 of these self-tapping screws with the rubber washers on it. They're not stainless, and guess the size, 10 millimeter, so you'll need a 10 millimeter driver to put that in. But they are not stainless. I'm not sure they might be coated a little bit, so that'll be good for a little while. We'll have to see how it holds up. It's inside most of the time, but this is what we're going to use to mount them in there. And our trailer, our joists that go across are every 16 on center. So we're kind of lining ours up to where it fits. And then when we do the tracks in our trailer, we measure the vehicles we might have in here, from the center of the rear wheels. And then we took the middle of both, so it'll hit a wheel on either vehicle in here. We measured like on a 150 and then a sport utility like a Ford Explorer, Ford Edge. So that when we're getting 69 inches, it's going to be our middle. So on ours, seeing it's 8-foot wide trailer, we got to come in 13.5 inches from the wall, 7 inches in from the fender well, and that'll give us clearance on both sides. This first one is laid down. You can see we kind of got it in place, and we're only going to go up so far today for the video here, because we got a bunch of stuff and then we got to empty out and clean this out, and then we're going to do this side. So we'll probably go a couple sections forward on both sides, and then like I said, I don't know if I'll put the ones on the wall or just continue on the floor, but that's what we're going to start with today. So let's get our driver and stuff. We'll get you in here and show you how we're mounting these to the floor. All right, guys, like I said, for us, we're going to do 69 inches. That works. The 150 is, the Ford 150 where we're going by is 69 inches center to center in the rear wheels. I think the overall is like 72. So, and then on our sport utility, it's 66, I believe it was, 66 inches. So it'll be on the inside of it a little bit, which it'll still work and tie down. And this is the universal E-Track, so you can use all the accessories. We have some coming. We'll show you that in another video. Just hasn't arrived yet, but we wanted to get these tracks down. So we're going to put our first one in here, lined up with a stud. There's our first one in there. One thing, I think these could be a little bit longer, especially if you keep the washer on there. This one I'd happen to take the washer off, but I think it just barely ate some metal there. But we're going to continue doing that all the way over. And ours is 16, like I mentioned, I think 16.5 inches on center, or 16 inches on center. So 16 inches, you know, just like that. So that's how we're doing it. We're going to go down and mount this one the same way on all the different areas. Then we'll go to the other side, do the same thing. And then we'll show you on that side how the two look side by side, and then we're just going to continue up. So let us continue on. All right, guys, we are on to the second side here. One thing we noticed with the other side is, since our studs our cross beams are 16 on center, we're catching one here because we know that's a stud. You can see the seam. So we're catching one here, and as we go 16 on center, there's a big gap in between there. So like if we go 16 on center from this, where this one's going to be, we're going to have a screw in this hole, screw it up here, but you see the big gap in between. There's nothing there. I mean, nothing to really substantial to mount to. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to skip 3, and then we'll put one in here, but we're going to put metal plates from underneath. I'll show you those here in a minute. We have stainless steel plates that we're going to put up underneath to give us something to bite into, and that's what we're going to use here. But like I said, we'll skip the 3 metal underneath. That's what's going to work for us. We have some of those. We'll probably have to pick up more for the whole length of these. Then if we needed to, we could put wood screws in those. But I think for that short a distance, I'm not going to worry about it unless I start pulling or something. And then I'll do that. But we're going to continue on with this side. Same thing, but just a note for you that you're not going to hit a stud everywhere. So you might have to do the metal plate deal, or just go where it's at and put wood screws and hope for the best. I don't know. It should hold either way. But that's what we're doing. And we're just going to continue on. So On with it. All right, before we close this out, let's get you over here. We're gonna give you a close-up of what this looks like. Like I said, don't go off reference of the walls. From your angle, you probably can see they look pretty straight, but you can see what it looks like on the floor. And we even have a dovetail on the trailer that kind of goes up and then over. It was able to bend to that no problem because it's not aggressive. So it looks pretty good. Let's get you over here and get you a closer look. As you can see, guys, lays down there really flat. Looks awesome. That's going to help hold a lot of stuff down. All right, guys, there we go. We have our tracks installed. They go up so far. We have stuff up there. We can put the last section of track on up there later after we get some stuff moved around. But to be honest with you, it took a little longer than I was hoping, because I put it in off a reference of the wall. These trailers are never square, so the walls were off. And I had this trailer custom built, so, and it's still ain't square. So we had to do this like maneuver like 6 times, and then we finally went off of the fenders because they seem to be the equal amount apart, and it seemed to work the best for us. You can see we got them laid in there. They look really nice. Make sure you stay tuned in the next video. We'll show you the straps and stuff. They're supposed to come later today, if not tomorrow. How they hook into this E-Tracks. The same company has all the E-Track accessories. You got the rings, you got the straps, you got the hooks, everything you need to hook into here, and they sell it in a kit, so it's pretty awesome. Can't wait to show you guys that, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So pretty easy. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about the install of these or the quality of the tracks, as they seem pretty good. The screws, I wish they were stainless or something coated and a little bit stronger, because we ruined a couple of them trying to get through the metal, but not too bad. It did work, and like I mentioned before, you're not going to get them in every stud, so you could use some of the other holes with wood screws or something, just if you need to tie it down more. But this should work for what we need. If you guys found this video helpful, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up. Let everybody know you liked it. And until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and try something new.
Whenever your heart is broken,